Last week we published a blog called The Great Place to Live. We did this to celebrate that some of the hometowns that are around us, Gilbert, where our office is at, where I live, Chandler next to it, and Scottsdale, basically Phoenix area, are consistently in the top 10 best places to live in the country. And there's all kinds of lists out there that say, hey, this is the best place to live, this is why. But two things that I kind of wanted to highlight in this blog that I wrote about are things that I think everybody needs to consider when deciding to live in one particular town or not. And it has to do with affordability. The term cost of living gets thrown around all the time, but really what is important, to put it simply, is this. What is the average income for people in that town? And what is the average cost to the necessities? Food, especially housing, electricity, utilities, things like that. What is the average cost of income compared nationally to the average cost of the necessities compared nationally? Because the weather can be as amazing as possible, like it is here in Arizona. The crime can be really low, which is also super important. But what good is any of that if you can't afford a roof over your head? Or what good is any of that if you do have a roof over your head, but it doesn't afford you any other freedoms or flexibility in your finances? Check out the blog. I put it in the description to this link. I think it's something that everybody should consider when thinking about moving from one town to another. But also, if you're an Arizona resident, you can check out the blog because it talks about some towns here locally in Arizona that are consistently listed as a top place to live. Good job, Gilbert. Awesome job. Always towards the top. As we know, living here, how awesome it is. Hope you guys have a great week, and you consider these things or forward this blog to somebody who's considering going to another town, and that they would consider these things as well. Most people fall into YouTube holes that aren't productive. Subscribe or check out some of our other videos by clicking over here, and I promise it'll be a YouTube hole worth your while.